welcome back to Extreme Bible Stories. Now, we haven't filmed one of these for ages, mainly because I'm fed up of going in the pool. Can I apologise right at the start? My two cats are fighting in the background behind me. If you hear any squealing or cat fighting, they're in the background. We've got to try and do this in one take, because I'm only going to do this once. The reason we've started this again is because there's some really, really lovely guys who subscribe to my channel, and all year I've been promising to film one more story. So this is it, a last ditch attempt. I'm fully clothed, there's a pool behind me, who knows what could happen. Right, straight on with our story. The story is Jesus turning the water into wine. Now let me explain how we're going to make this extreme. We're going to have the challenge again. We've done this before. That if I say the word water, I'm okay at the moment, I have to go into the pool. And if I repeatedly say the word water, I have to duck myself under. Now you see why we're going to do it in one take and one take only. Okay, fine. So in a moment, I'm going to start the story, and it's the last time I can say the word water. Let's begin. So Jesus was at a wedding. Didn't use the W word. Jesus was at a wedding with his family. And this actually is one of the first miracles Jesus did. He was at a wedding with his family, and they were enjoying the festivities, and suddenly they realized that they'd run out of wine. What a disaster. In those days, that was a tragedy at a wedding. Well, everyone was worrying, what we're going to do? There's no wine. What can we do? Jesus' mother Mary was there. And she went up to Jesus and she said, they've run out of wine. What can we do? Jesus actually said to his mother Mary, why are you getting me involved? I'm not part of this, I'm just a visitor here. And yet, Mary had the confidence to go to all the servants there and say, do you know, whatever my son says to do, you do it. Now already I'm getting a little bit nervous because I know what's about to happen. Because what Jesus said, there's no way I can get away without saying it. What Jesus said, he said to the servants, what I want you to do, he said, get 6 stone jars that hold a clear liquid and fill them with, you know what's going to happen now, fill them with water. Okay, here we go. Oh dear Lord, it's colder than I thought. Okay, right, okay, here we go. I'm going to move back, you may have to come a bit closer to the camera. Oh, okay. So he said, fill them with that liquid. Oh, wait, because my toes are numb and my knees are getting it slowly. Okay, so the servants went along and they got these stone jars and they filled them full of water. They filled them full of water. So now I have to go in the pool. Okay, I'm going to stand back. Here we go. My ears have already popped. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So they filled the 6 jars full of water. I'm not going to say that again. It's too long. He filled them full of white, clear liquid. Oh. Jesus said to the servants, okay, so you filled it full of the liquid that I told you to fill it full of. Excellent. What I want you to do now, I want you to take it to the guy in charge of the wedding. I got water up and... Oh, no. I've got the clear liquid up my nose. He said, right, okay, you filled it full of that. He said, what I want you to do is take it to the guy who's running the banquet, and I want you to scoop some out, and I want you to give it to him to try and taste. So the servant took the stone jars up to the guy who was in charge of the banquet. And they said, right, here we go. And they scooped up what they thought was some of the water. Me and my mouth. Okay, it's up my nose. I think I swallowed a fly. So they took the liquid and they dished it out to the guy who's in charge of the wedding. And lo and behold, and this is the bit I like, this is why I'm so glad I don't have to do this again. And lo and behold, they took it out and it was the best quality wine the guy had ever tasted. He passed it around to all the rest of the guests, and the guests said, most of the people at weddings, they keep like kind of the best stuff to last. They serve all the cheap rubbish first, and then when everyone kind of is a bit drunk, then they give out the best stuff. But they give out the best stuff first. Got it the wrong way around. It's because I'm freezing. They give the best stuff first, and when everyone kind of can't taste the difference, then they give the worst stuff. But you have saved the best till last. And you know what? That was the first miracle that Jesus did. And he did it because Mum said, can you sort out a problem? Do you know, that teaches us really quickly, because I'm freezing. It's quite late at night. That teaches us that when we ask Jesus to help us with something, he helps us. Even though we may think it's not that important, because water into what? And I did that by accident. No! Because the clear liquid into wine is not that big a miracle. But actually, as far as Jesus was concerned, it was. Well, I'm not sure when we'll do another Extreme Bible Story, but this was fun. Thanks for tuning in. And that was, I'm going to do one more time for you. That was the miracle of the water into wine. Bye, guys.
Water, 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 water. Water.
Water. No, you can't say it.